So, if I have a solar company and I want a consistent flow of inquiries, new leads coming in every single month, what do you recommend for growing a solar business?
So the first thing I'd be looking at is inquiring with fatrank.com, who offer a pay-on-performance lead generation model. That's for different types of solar leads, whether it's like solar panels or it could be batteries that are installed in residential. We do quite a lot in the commercial solar panel industry, but you need to make certain that you qualify. So we need to make certain that you're a brandable company that can convert leads, that's responding very quickly to the leads that we're generating for solar. Other alternatives, I definitely wouldn't think of throwing all your eggs in, just saying, all right, I'm just going to be, that's it, for lead generation, FatRank sorted it. So I'd be looking at other lead generation companies as well. There's like Bark, there's Checkatrade, there's Trust a Trader, and there's plenty of others like that might be able to generate leads. But like, what's your thoughts on lead generation companies? Obviously, FatRank do it where they completely de-risk it. But what's your thoughts on lead generation companies that are charging on a cost per lead basis, not giving exclusive leads, and might be reselling that same lead to 4 or 5 different companies?
So I think there's a lot of those style of companies that offer that service, but if you are going to opt in for one of those, you need to set clear KPIs. So you need to know how much you're spending every single month, how much you're getting back from that company every single month. What a lot of businesses do is they might actually set up they might go with a company and they just don't know how to track it and stuff. So I think tracking it's super important. And like what you said, don't throw your eggs in just one basket. Go with 2 or 3 different lead generation companies to begin with. Track all their performances and say, right, okay, after let's say 3 months, lead generation company 1 and 2, they didn't perform that well, but lead generation for company 3 smashed out the park. I'm just going to reallocate that budget from lead gen 1 and 2 over to lead generation company 3, and I'm going to double down and triple down on that. But away from the lead generation side, what do you think about SEO?
I think organic SEO, both for Google Business Profiles, so in the local map pack, and ranking in the maps, I think it's very important. I think you want to be trying to make it certain that you're ranking in the local area for commercial lead company, commercial lead solar panels, installation, installers, and stuff like that. Repair, industrial solar panel installers and stuff like that. So you want to be ranking for all those different terms in your local area with your Google Business Profile. But I also think from an SEO standpoint, it's a long-term investment and you're not going to see an instant return on investment, but it's also very good for branding, making certain that you're getting these reviews, making certain that you look good online, so that if you are paying PPC or are paying a lead generation company to generate your leads today, that if they go and search your name and they look who you are, they're thinking, yes, these are a decent company because they've got a good branding and stuff online. Plus, when you're doing SEO, if you can rank for commercial solar panel installers or commercial solar panel suppliers or manufacturers in the area of where someone's wanting it, and you can generate your own leads, in my opinion, that's the holy grail of running a successful business. So you want that diversification, but if you can be running some SEO to your own site and generating your own leads, absolutely, I think it's an absolute no-brainer. What's your thoughts on SEO then, and what's your thoughts on then moving into from SEO, which I said is a bit of a longer term play, to PPC as well?
Yeah, so obviously the pros and cons of SEO is the pro is that you're actually generating the lead on your own website, so it's an asset value to your actual business. And then obviously the con is that it takes a lot of time, especially if you don't have a website or if you're just starting out. That's the pros and cons of SEO. But the pros and cons of PPC, like every single lead generation channel that we're talking about, there is a pro and there's also a con. So with PPC is you can obviously generate leads a lot quicker. It is pay to win, or pay to play, let's say. So if you're not willing to actually allocate, let's say £5,000 a month or a couple grand a month, you're not going to get far with PPC. The cons are that obviously you do have a lot of click fraud that happens in or trying to generate leads in the solar space. It's also very expensive as well. So if you're not actually building up like a negative keyword list, you're not actually taking into consideration like banning certain IPs to like minimize click fraud, that can definitely go against you, and it can very quickly stack up. So again, pros and cons to both.
Yeah, for sure. And then the last one I would say is you could also try to do some via like social media. So organic social media or social media ads like Facebook ads and stuff. I think if you are going to go down that route, you want to be trying to, it's interruptive marketing. If someone's scrolling through their Facebook feed, how are you going to capture their attention? So if there's any grants available or anything like that, it could grab some attention. Or if there's 50% off in a specific area that the government are giving, you might go, oh, this is worth it. Or if you can put some data study of saying you'll be saving this, or you'll get your money back within 18 months from savings of electricity and energy that you're using, then I think that social media could work well. But what's your thoughts on social media?
Yeah, I think if you were to just run a ad where it's like, I don't know, £6,000 for new solar, I think everybody's tried that. I think the play here is there's obviously grants in certain councils. Let's say Wigan Council just release a new grant, and it's maybe, I don't know, they're paying for 25% or 30% off of the actual solar panel installations. If you're actually making people aware of that offer that's actually presented by Wigan Council or whichever council it is, it's a lot more of an awareness style ad as opposed to just hard selling somebody. So I think that would probably work a lot better as opposed to just doing like, I don't know, £6,000 for new solar panels.
Yeah, for sure. So if you own at present a solar panel company, if you are looking to grow in the renewable energy industry, make certain you head on over to fatrank.com, fill in the form, and then see whether you qualify for a pay on performance lead generation model. If accepted, it's an absolute no-brainer for businesses because they pay nothing for the SEO or the PPC or the social media ads. They don't even pay for the leads. They only pay on jobs that actually convert and make profit, and then they'll pay a finder's fee out of that. So head on over to fatrank.com, but make certain you have that diversification and make sure you're trying to generate some of your own leads and your own inquiries, because in my opinion, the holy grail of any successful solar panel company is where they can generate their own leads in-house as well.